Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. So today, we are going to talk about incredible animation and visual effects. At InnoBright, we're transforming the animation industry by dramatically improving the speed and quality of rendering. So the problem we're trying to solve has to do with rendering speed. The animation industry acknowledges that rendering is a bottleneck step that's both dollar intensive and time intensive and very painful. An average Pixar movie takes about $200 million with 4 years in the making for about 300 to 400 artists working around the clock. 25% of that budget, which is $50 million, goes into a step called rendering. So rendering is a step where a creative animation artist's scene description file is converted into the wonderful animation sequence or image that we enjoy on screen. It's time intensive, computing intensive, and dollar intensive. We plan to address all of those issues. Here's how our technology works. On the left, you see the current technology, which is slow and expensive, that takes about 2 hours to render an image quality like that. Let's call it a reference image. In the middle, the same current technology rendered for 10 minutes, it gives you a noise image, which is unacceptable to the artist. On the right, with InnoBright technologies, with 10 minutes, you get a quality like what you see, which is very close to the reference image. So our core technology is an efficient, fast, noise-removing filter that saves lots of time and dollars to our customers. So why are we valuable? We improve speed by more than up to 10x. That translates to about 3 to 4 months of time savings for a 3-year Pixar movie project. We reduce the cost by more than 54%, which translates to about $25 million per project. It's about $8 million a year. We integrate seamlessly into the existing artist's framework or the workflow that they use, so they don't have to learn something completely new, and they have this resistance to change already. Best of all, we work with every single rendering software that's out there in the market and the 2 different hardware architectures, which is the CPU and GPU architectures. Through the ABQid program, over the last 2 months, we've talked to a ton of customers, and we've had a zillion assumptions and hypotheses about the market that we've validated. Out came 12 beta customers that have signed up as of last week. These are some real customer testimonials that I'm mentioning from a large visual effects studio and a large animation studio in Northern California. They're very interested in evaluating our technology through a beta cycle. And some of these actually validated our minimum viable product, which happens to be, originally we were going to be a render integrated product, but we're going to offer a standalone version of our product for the savvy customers. So we have actually 2 versions of the product thanks to the ABQid program. We validated our market. It's a huge $1.5 billion market ahead of us, just in the US alone. $600 million come from animation studios and visual effects studios, the entertainment industry, which spends most of the money, and that's what we focused on over the last 3 months of validation. But there are other market segments, the gaming companies, the cloud rendering companies, the architectural and engineering firms, the automotive industry. 9 out of 10 ads that you see on TV, auto ads, are all visual effects simulated. So they use a lot of rendering. We haven't even scratched the surface on those. So what's our competition with the studios and the visual effects folks that we've talked to? It's the status quo, which is buy more expensive hardware and add it to their existing rendering farms, or work with their existing rendering software provider on a long 1 to 2 year project, making one-off point feature-based improvements. We comprehensively address the feature requirements for all of our customers and eliminate the need for adding expensive hardware to their rendering farms today. And our core technology comes from after evaluating the top performing algorithms throughout the world, and we have exclusive access to the 2 best algorithms, state of the art. Our business model and go-to-market strategy is very simple. The big customers, the likes of Pixar, DreamWorks, ILM, we do a direct marketing, and we do a site-wide annual licensing because there are way too many servers on their campus. For everybody else, the struggling animator to medium-sized studios, we do web-based marketing and server-based annual licensing. It basically works like a subscription model. This sort of gives you an idea of our timeline. The algorithm development has started back in 2009. Took 3 years of 2 PhD thesis research, and the patents were filed, and we actually have 2 patents granted as of earlier this year, and 1 patent pending. We formed our company in Q2. I was about to leave, actually, ABQid in search of accelerators when I ran into ABQid by chance and decided to stay back. As part of the program, we talked to enough local folks as well in terms of customers, and signed up 12 beta customers, which is great. And then we are planning to add the top 5 commercial rendering package support by Q1 of next year and launch sometime. There's a big conference in Q2 of next year. That's when we plan to go launch. By the way, our website went live 2 days ago. Oh, I'm sorry, the revamped website. The old website was geeky and very informative. This is our team. So this is sort of a busy slide, but we have myself. I'm the president and CEO of the company. I have 20 years of experience in imaging, video, and cloud technology and networking and telecom companies. My partner, who oversees the Asian market, has over 35 years of experience in high tech. We have strategy advisor Rish Krishnamurthy in the room, who's the CTO of Quinergy. Aaron Estrada was local here. I found an amazing industry expert who's our industry advisor, and the 2 inventors of our algorithms were backing us as technology advisors, constantly working with us with their student intern resources, etc. But the one thing that binds all of us is the passion to make software run more efficiently and without additional investment on existing hardware, because millions and millions of dollars have already been spent by these companies on their render farms. So we started off by improving the speed and quality, and I'd like to conclude in summary the word speed. Strong exit potential, exclusive access to patented technologies that are the state of the art, enormous market, $1.5 billion in US, $600 million just on the entertainment side of things, experienced team with over 100 years of experience to execute and deliver, dramatic performance improvement of 54% in cost, and 10x in speed. With that, I'm open to any questions later on and demonstration, and please take a look at our website and give us feedback if you can.